Alright, now that you have more or less understood what each card offers, which card should you actually go for since there are, well, 5 of them, right? Well, here's how they fare among each other. Are you on the road a lot and fill up on petrol maybe every 2 to 3 days or weekly? And if this sounds like you, I take it as you probably spend roughly 5 to 600 ringgit on petrol alone every month, and you're probably curious to know if there are any petrol credit cards that can reward you with discounts, cashbacks, or other benefits for all your petrol spendings. Because after all, the petrol spend can claim for your company, right? So why not make the most out of it? And hey, you have arrived at the right video. After analyzing more than 30 different petrol credit cards, plotting all of my findings and calculations on a comparison table, I have shortlisted 5 credit cards you can consider to make your time on the road much more rewarding. Literally. So let's jump right into it. The first card I would like to introduce you is the Public Bank Petron Visa Gold Credit Card. It is a dedicated petrol cashback credit card where only a minimum monthly income of 2,000 ringgit is needed, and it gives you up to 5% cash rebate when you spend on fuel, as well as non-fuel purchases such as gas oil, lubricants, car washes, etc. at Petron stations nationwide with a monthly cap of 50 ringgit cashback. And for what it's worth, there's also an unlimited cash mega bonus cashback of 0.1% on other local and overseas retail purchases. And the best of all, this card doesn't come with any annual fee. But two catches here though, you need to spend at least 800 ringgit per month to obtain the 5% cashback, and this is only available specifically at Petron petrol stations only. So no Petronas, no Shell, no Caltex, only Petron. Now, the second card is the Maybank Islamic Petronas Ikhwan Visa Gold Card I, another petrol dedicated cashback credit card where a minimum monthly income of 2,500 ringgit is required, and it rewards you with 8% cash rebate when you pump at Petronas stations over the weekends, meaning Saturdays and Sundays only, and 1% cashback during the weekdays with a total monthly cap of 50 ringgit. And the exciting part here is that there is no minimum spending required. It's also a Sharia compliant card and has no annual fee, and provides you with a free Maybank card Touch and Go Zinc card that is linked to your Petronas Ikhwan Visa card. But the catch here is that you can only be eligible for the cashback program at Petronas stations only. Moving on to the next one, the Maybank Islamic MasterCard Ikhwan Gold Card I. Yes, sounds the same like the previous card, but the difference is this card is not tied to any petrol station, and with a minimum monthly income of only 2,500 ringgit, this card provides you with a 5% cashback for petrol transactions at any petrol station with a monthly cap of 50 ringgit. But that's not all, as the cool thing about this card is you can also obtain a mentioned cashback by spending on groceries with no minimum spend, nor are there any annual fees. And this dual benefit of this card should be interesting to you if you spend on both petrol and groceries regularly, and at the same time do not want to be tied to any petrol stations, because who liked it, right? And the only thing to note here is that you can only obtain these cashbacks for transactions done on Fridays and Saturdays only, so you might need to plan your spending accordingly. Next one, let's take a look at the RHB Shell Visa credit card. With a minimum monthly income of only 2,000 ringgit, this card helps you earn up to a whopping 12% of cash rebate on petrol at a monthly cap of 50 ringgit, but with a minimum monthly spend of 2,500 ringgit per month, and can be used at any day of the week. The annual fee is also waived for the first year and will be 195 ringgit in the subsequent years. And if you want it to be waived, the requirement is that you need to perform at least 24 swipes per year. And besides, you can also get an additional 5% cashback if you spend on categories like groceries, i.e. your Aeon, Giant, Jaya Grocer, etc., online spend like your GrabFood, Foodpanda, McDonald's delivery and other online platforms, top-ups for e-wallets, i.e. your GrabPay, Touch and Go, Boost, BigPay, ShopeePay and so on, and utility bills, your Astro, Digi, Maxis, Tenaga, National Berhad and other utility billers. So if you manage to spend at least 2.5k across all these categories in total, you will get a total monthly cashback of 100 ringgit. Now you might have already guessed it, the catch here is that the cashback is only applicable to Shell petrol stations only. And as for the last card, the Alliance Bank Visa Signature Credit Card, which requires a minimum monthly income of 4,000 ringgit and offers you up to 5% cashback for petrol transactions at any petrol station at any day of the week, with a minimum spending of 3,000 ringgit to enjoy the full cashback of 60 ringgit a month. And for spendings beyond that, the cashback rate will be decreased to 0.25%, which is technically none. And this card also has an annual fee of 148 ringgit, with the first year fee being waived, and for the subsequent year, you you need to spend at least 12,000 ringgit per year to waive it off, which is about 1,000 ringgit per month. Also, you can get the cashback through spendings on online shopping such as Zalora, Shopee, and so forth, groceries at any of your go-to supermarkets, dining at restaurants, utility bills, and all other retail spends. But just something for you to be aware of, this card has a very tricky cashback tier rate, where if you spend lower than 3,000 ringgit a month, then effectively you are losing out quite a bit in the cashback amount you will receive. So if you don't think you can consistently spend 3k or more every single month with this card, then probably it's not for you. Quick pause, if you're enjoying this video so far, you can support this channel for absolutely free by checking out Interactive Brokers in the pinned comment down below. Start trading with the most reputable and well-regulated broker that allows you to trade fractional shares in the US, for which many other brokers don't offer. And the best of all, their fee package is easily one of the cheapest among all other stockbrokers. Thank you so much. Okay, back to the video. Alright, now that you have more or less understood what each card offers, which card should you actually go for, since there are, well, 5 of them, right? Well, here's how they fare among each other. Now, if you are a hardcore petrol pumper and don't intend to spend on other categories, the winner would be the public bank Petron Visa Gold credit card for all intended purposes. It has a significant yearly cashback for petrol of 575 ringgit if you minus off the 25 ringgit annual SST, and most important of all, you can use it on any day of the week. Just that the only limitation is that the cashback program is available at Petron stations only. And next, the Maybank Islamic Petronas Ikhwan Visa Gold Card I is also worthy of your consideration if you are someone that tends to fill up on Saturdays and Sundays, plus there's no minimum spend. But again, take note that this credit card's cashback program is only available at Petronas stations, which is actually available pretty much everywhere. But if Petron and Petronas are not your preferred go-to petrol stations, no problemos, as you can also consider the RHB Shell Visa credit card, where it also provides you with a yearly cashback of 575 ringgit as well for petrol transactions at Shell stations, together with cashback for other spending categories. And if all of them adds up, you can get a grand total cashback of 1,175 ringgit annually. And of course, all of this is provided that you spend at least 2.5k monthly and that you have a minimum 24 swipes per year to waive off the annual fee from the second year onwards. But if you don't wish to be tied to any petrol station, then you can most definitely consider the Maybank Islamic MasterCard Ikhwan Gold Card I or the Alliance Bank Visa Signature Credit Card, as both cards have cashbacks for petrol, 575 and 695 ringgit annual cashback respectively. Both these cards can also be used for other spending categories. For Maybank, it will be groceries, and for Alliance, it will be online shopping, groceries, dining, utilities, and other retail spends. So this is pretty suitable if you prefer an all-encompassing card that provides you rewards for other spending categories as well. But take note that for the Maybank card, you are only eligible for the cashbacks on Fridays and Saturdays only. So it's pretty suitable if you prefer to pump on Fridays and travel on, say, Saturdays. Plus, you can also spend on groceries. Then again, it all goes back down to your own lifestyle preference. Now, if you want a credit card solely to obtain the best cashback for petrol transactions and with the least spending, here's a cashback hack. I would suggest you to stack 2 of the 5 cards, which are the Public Bank Petron Visa Gold Card for the weekdays and the Maybank Islamic Petronas Ikhwan Visa Gold Card I credit card for the weekends. That way you have more choices for petrol stations, and at the same time you can get double the cashback, which can effectively total up to 1,150 ringgit per year, all with no annual fee as well. But having said all of that, I also just want to put it out there that all the cashback and benefits offered by a credit card these days can really only stretch your money by that much, unfortunately. So it is best to find one that fits most of your needs and does not require additional time and effort to determine if the cashback program is solely applicable on weekdays or weekends only, and all of that crap. And this way you can spend your mental energy on more meaningful things than remembering all of that. But if you want better cashback cards that are more applicable to your daily spendings across petrol, groceries, utilities, e-wallet, etc., then I would highly recommend you to check out this video for the best overall cashback credit card. Spoilers alert, this card is probably what you are looking for. Thanks for watching, and as usual, I will see you in the next one.